My dearest child, come here. Let the noise of the world just fade away for a moment. It's just you and me now, here in this quiet space. I see you, and I don't just see the version of you that you show the world. I see the deepest parts of your heart, the places you keep hidden from everyone. I see the weariness in your soul, an exhaustion that has settled so deep in your bones that no amount of sleep can seem to touch it. You have been fighting for so long, pushing against the current, battling wave after wave, and now you feel completely and utterly drained. You've carried burdens that were never yours to carry, hoisting them onto your shoulders out of a sense of duty, believing that if you didn't, everything would just fall apart. You have weathered storms that threatened to swallow you whole, standing against the wind and the rain, even as you felt yourself breaking inside. I know you're tired. It's a profound, aching tiredness. You're tired of pretending you're strong when you feel like crumbling. You're tired of forcing a smile when your heart is breaking. Tired of the sheer effort it takes to hold back the tears that burn behind your eyes. You're tired of putting one foot in front of the other when all you really want to do is just stop, to cease all movement, to simply be. You have given so much of yourself away, poured yourself out for so many people, and now you look inside and find that your own well is completely dry. But I want you to know this. In the deepest part of your heart, I am here. I am your refuge. I am your strength. I am your ever-present help in times just like this. You feel like you're at the end of your rope, but that's where you find my hand, waiting to grab yours. You don't have to pretend anymore. Here, with me, you can finally let your guard down. You can be weak, you can be broken, you can be exhausted. I'm not afraid of your emptiness. I am the one who can fill it. Let's talk about that weight you've been carrying. I've watched you. I've seen you collect these heavy stones, one by one, and place them in the bag on your back. There's the stone of expectation from others, and from the impossibly high standards you set for yourself. You feel you have to be everything to everyone. The perfect parent, partner, friend, employee. You believe you can't show weakness, that you can't falter for a second, because you've convinced yourself that everyone else's world depends on your perfect performance. That stone is heavier than you know, my love. It was never meant for you. Then there's the stone of past hurts. Wounds you thought had healed, but that ache with a dull, persistent throb whenever it gets quiet. Betrayals, disappointments, losses. You try to ignore them, to push them down, but they just add to the load, making every single step a little harder. You're afraid that if you were to stop and truly look at these wounds, the pain would be too much, so you just keep walking, hoping you can outrun the sorrow. And there's the stone of unspoken fear. Fear of the future, fear of failure, fear of not being enough. This fear whispers to you in the middle of the night, painting worst-case scenarios of everything that could possibly go wrong. It steals your peace and replaces it with a constant low-level anxiety that hums just beneath the surface of your days. You try to fight it with logic and plans and control, but it's a phantom you can't seem to get your hands on. You might feel invisible in this struggle. You look around and see others who seem to be managing just fine, and you wonder, what is wrong with me? Why am I the only one drowning? My child, you are never invisible to me. I see the silent battles you fight every single day. I see the tears you cry when you think no one is watching. I have counted every single one. They aren't a sign of weakness. They're a testament to how long you've been trying to be strong. This exhaustion isn't a character flaw. It's the natural result of trying to be your own God. You've been trying to hold your world together with the sheer force of your will. You've been trying to fix every problem, heal every hurt, and control every outcome. You have been relying on your own limited strength, and my precious child, your strength has run out. And that is not a failure, it's an invitation. It's the moment your soul finally becomes quiet enough to hear my voice, calling you to a better way of living. It's the moment you can finally accept the help I've been offering all along. You've been trying to draw water from an empty well, while I, the spring of living water, have been standing right beside you, just waiting for you to turn and see me. So listen now with your heart. Hear my invitation spoken directly to you. Come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened, all of you who are emotionally exhausted and spiritually drained. Come to me, and I will give you rest. That isn't a suggestion, it's a promise. It is the deepest desire of my heart for you. And what is this rest I'm offering? It's so much more than a nap or a vacation. It's a rest that goes to the very core of your being. It is a soul rest. It's a complete stop to the striving, the fighting, the worrying. It is permission, granted by the Creator of the universe, to just stop. Stop trying so hard. Lay down the weapons you've been fighting with, the tools of your endless work, and just collapse into my arms. You've come to see rest as a luxury, or worse, as a sign of weakness. You think that if you're not productive, you're not valuable. That is a lie from the enemy of your soul. I designed creation itself with a rhythm of work and rest. On the seventh day, I rested, not because I was tired, I never grow weary, but to set up a holy pattern for you. Rest is not a detour from your purpose. It is an essential part of it. It is sacred. It's the time when I do my deepest work in you. It's in the stillness that your soul is repaired, your mind is renewed, and your spirit is recalibrated. Think of my servant David's words. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. Notice the words, my child. He makes me lie down. Sometimes you're so determined to keep going that I have to lovingly step in. I create circumstances that gently force you to be still, not as a punishment but as a rescue. These green pastures and quiet waters aren't some distant dream. They're available to you right now. They are a state of being you can enter by faith. It's the inner landscape of peace I have prepared for you. This rest is trust. It's you saying, God, I can't do this anymore on my own. I trust that you'll hold things together while I'm still. I trust that you are working even when I am not. It is in that moment of surrender that you find real strength. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. All this time you've been trying to be strong. You've been pushing away the very source of all strength. Now, just be weak. Let your weakness be the space where I can pour my limitless power, my unending grace, and my perfect peace. Let me carry you for a while. You've walked long enough. Let go. I know those two words can be the most frightening in the world. Your knuckles are white from holding on so tightly. You're clinging to control, to your plans, to your worries, to the identities you've built for yourself. The thought of loosening your grip feels like stepping off a cliff. You think if I let go, I'll fall. If I let go, it will all be chaos. If I let go, who will I even be? My beloved child, let me answer those fears. If you let go, you won't fall. You will fall into my everlasting arms. If you let go, you won't find chaos. You will find that I, the author of peace, have been in control all along. If you let go of the identity you built through striving, you'll discover the true identity I gave you from the very beginning, my cherished beloved child, whose value has nothing to do with performance. Cast your cares upon me because I care for you. This isn't just a nice phrase, it's a divine command and a practical instruction. I want you to visualize it. See that heavy bag of stones you've been carrying? The stone of expectation, the stone of past hurts, the stone of fear. Feel the ropes digging into your shoulders. Feel that immense weight that has been bending your back. Now, with an act of your will, shrug your shoulders and let it all slide off. Let it fall to the ground at my feet. Don't just set it down gently, planning to pick it up again. Let it crash. Hear the thud as it lands. That's where it belongs. It's my burden to sort through, not yours. You don't have to understand how I'll handle it all. You don't need a 5-step plan for the future. That is the essence of trust. Surrender means releasing the need to know, the need to manage, the need to orchestrate everything. You've been acting as your own savior, and it has worn you out. I am the only savior, and my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. The pressure you feel to be perfect is not from me. I don't demand perfection. I simply invite you to be present with me. Healing isn't a straight climb up a mountain. It's a gentle dance of growth and rest. You've been in a long season of striving. Now it's time for a season of receiving. Receive my grace. Receive my forgiveness. Receive my love. Receive my peace. You don't earn these things. They are free gifts, offered with an open hand. All you have to do is open your own hands and let go of what you're clinging to, so you have room to receive what I'm offering. Let go of the need to fix everyone. Let go of the need to have all the answers. Let go of the anger you're holding against those who hurt you. Let go of the guilt over your mistakes. Let go of the timeline you created for your life. Surrender it all to me. Let me take the tangled threads of your life and weave them into something beautiful. I am the master weaver. Even the threads that look dark and broken to you, I can use to create a pattern of grace and redemption you can't yet imagine. Trust me. Let go. Now that you've let go, don't be in a rush to pick something else up. I want you to linger here, in the stillness. This is the healing space. At first, it might feel uncomfortable. The silence might feel loud, making the anxieties you've tried to drown out with busyness seem even louder. Stay here anyway. Stay with me in the quiet. This is where your nervous system, which has been on high alert for so long, can finally find its way back to safety. Breathe, my child. Just breathe. You've been taking short, shallow breaths. That's what your body does under stress. Let's breathe together. Take a slow, deep inhale. And now, a long, slow exhale. Let it out with a sigh. Do it again. This isn't just a relaxation technique. It's an act of receiving my spirit and releasing your tension. With every inhale, breathe in my peace. With every exhale, release the exhaustion. I'm the breath in your lungs. That's how close I am. I want you to feel my presence in the world around you. Step outside, if you can. Feel the sun on your face. That's a reflection of my love warming you. Listen to the leaves rustling. That's my whisper, telling you to be calm. Look at a simple flower and see the intricate detail I painted into its petals. I take care of the lilies of the field and the birds of the air. How much more will I take care of you, my precious child? Spending time in nature, my creation, is a way to reteach your body and soul what peace feels like. In this season of stillness, be gentle with yourself. You don't need to start some big, strenuous spiritual project. Your only job right now is to rest and receive. Some days that might just mean sitting by a window with a warm drink. Other days it might mean putting on gentle music and finally letting the tears flow. Let them. Your tears are like a holy water, cleansing the deep wounds of your heart. Think of a mighty tree in a drought. It doesn't waste energy trying to produce fruit or grow new leaves. Instead, it sends its roots down, deeper and deeper, searching for the hidden water source. That is what I'm calling you to do now. Stop focusing on what you're producing on the outside. Send the roots of your soul down deep into me. I am your living water. In the secret, unseen places, I will nourish you and strengthen you, so that when the heat returns, as it will in this life, you won't be afraid because your roots will be firmly planted in me. Your healing isn't happening on the surface where everyone can see it. It's happening in the deep, quiet, sacred space of your connection with me. In your exhaustion, it's easy to believe that this is it, that the fatigue has won. The enemy loves to whisper this lie. When you're vulnerable, you'll always feel this way. Nothing will ever change. You might as well give up. My child, listen to my truth, which is louder than any lie. This is not the end of your story. This is not your final chapter. This is merely a turn in the road, a pause in the narrative, a comma in the sentence of your life, not a period. I have a plan for you, a plan to give you hope and a future. This exhaustion, this pain, it is not for nothing. I will not waste a single moment of it. I am using it to shape you, to deepen you into the person I created you to be. Every trial is a chance for your faith to grow stronger, for your roots to go deeper. Remember my servant Elijah. He called down fire from heaven, but after that great victory he was pursued by his enemies, and he ran into the wilderness, exhausted and terrified. He sat under a tree and prayed to die. He had given up, but did I leave him? No, I sent an angel with food and water and a simple command: get up and eat, for the journey is too much for you. I let him rest, and then I met him not in a mighty wind, or an earthquake, or a fire, but in a gentle whisper. I meet you in the same way, not in the noise and the fury, but in the quiet surrender. I know this journey has been too much for you, so rest now, let me feed your soul. Remember Joseph, betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, wrongly imprisoned for years. He had every reason to be exhausted and to believe I had forgotten him, but he held on. And in the end, didn't I raise him up? I used all his suffering to place him in a position to save countless lives, including the very family that betrayed him. Your story isn't over yet. You can't see the whole tapestry I'm weaving, but I promise you, it is a masterpiece. And remember David, just a shepherd boy, facing a giant that terrified an entire army. He was overwhelmed and outmatched. But he didn't look at the size of the giant. He looked at the size of his God. He said, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." Your giants might look different. The giant of burnout, of depression, of hopelessness. But my promise to you is the same. I am with you. I am fighting for you, even when you can't see it. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. My child, let these words sink deep into your spirit. If this message is speaking to your weary heart, let it be your anchor. You are not alone in this feeling. So many of my children are weary. Help them find this same peace by sharing this message with another soul who is struggling. Subscribe, so you can be reminded again and again of my love and my promises for you. And now, in the comments below, make a declaration of faith. It's a powerful thing to write out your intention. Let the community here see they aren't alone. Write, I cast my worry on the Lord. Write, God is my strong foundation. Or simply write, I am resting now. Let it be a marker for you, a public testament to your private choice to let go and trust me. As we close this time together, do one last thing. Close your eyes, quiet your mind. Take one more deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel the last bit of tension leaving your body. Feel my presence surrounding you like a warm blanket. I am the gentle breeze on your cheek. I am the warm sun on your face. I am the soft rain that comes to wash away your tears and nourish the dry ground of your soul. I am the loving Father who has been longing to hold you, to quiet you with my love, and to whisper words of comfort right to your heart. You are seen. You are known. You are loved with an everlasting love that doesn't depend on your strength or your performance. My love for you, the burdens you carried were never yours to bear alone. The fight you were fighting was never yours to win on your own. Your part is to surrender. My part is to save, to heal, and to restore. And I am so very good at what I do. Allow my peace, the peace that goes beyond all understanding, to wash over you now. Let it fill every empty space, every cracked and broken place. Let it guard your heart and your mind.